Hi, this is Nikki bringing you another video for Week Encoded. This one will be on inserting sets of data, which is chapter 16 in the book. I'm going to do a couple of quick examples. So the first one is going to be really brief. So we're going to start with our databases. So I am using the Entertainment Agency Modified database. We've been using the example for most of these, but I'm using the modified just so I don't mess up anything I might want to use in the future. So make sure you use the ones that say modify. So I'm going to add a new musical style. So what we're going to add, we're going to insert into, and we're going to do musical styles. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in the parentheses. So this is where the column that already exists go. So I don't need to put in an ID because it's automatically going to create an ID for me when I put in a new value. So I do need to put in the style name. So we're going to put in style name. I'm going to go to my next line, put in values, another parentheses, and I am going to add, let's see, what music should we add this time? How about house music? So I'm going to go ahead and execute this query. Looks like it was a success. So let's go ahead and select all from musical styles and see if it appears. It's usually at the bottom of. All right, and looks like house music added right here. As you can see, I've been doing a couple of these. I added hip hop and another one. So this is how you'd add or insert into the musical styles table. So that was, I think, painless enough. So let's try something new. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit just so we aren't thrown off by what I have written. I'm going to switch my table over to, let's do something with our sales order modify. So let's just say we want to insert into our employees. I'm going to add a new employee. So I'm going to go ahead and put in our employee first name, employee last name, and what else do we need to know about them? Their street address, their city, and obviously their state. I know this is a lot, but it is very important, and their zip code. And let's just stop there for right now. I'm just going to put in the basic address. And now we need to add some values. So I remember our values need to add up in the same order in which they were input. So we're going to say Mary. Forgive my spelling. Mary. And last name, we'll just say Jackson. Street address 1801 Lane Drive. And we'll just say she lives in Boston. Put in the state abbreviation for Massachusetts. And the zip code 11203. And I know that's probably not correct, but we're just doing this for the sake of, updating our table. So let's go ahead and execute that. Oh, and it looks like I missed a value. So let's see what we missed. We have a first name. We have our last name. We have an employee address. We have a city. We have a state. And we have a zip code. So let's see what we're missing. And what it was is that I put in a period instead of a comma. So it's always good to check your work and catch your own errors. And let's try to run this again. Looks like it was successful that time. But let's just be certain. So let's select all from employees table. And let's see if Mary made it onto our table. So execute that. And we have Mary Jackson. And see, it automatically input her employee ID, so we didn't need to put that in. And as you can see, I didn't put in her area code or phone number, but it did put in a null value. We didn't get any errors because we omitted that information. I hope this video was helpful, and let me know if you have any questions or comments, and I'll speak to you soon.